Sup? No. Love you guys. Thank you guys for keeping me posted on Mr. Nightmare and, everything else.
Ever since Snapchat implemented that new Snap Maps feature, it basically lets you stalk any of your friends' locations.
Okay.
Well, any of your friends who choose to have it enabled.
Clucking up.
For some reason, I used to have it enabled. I guess just because I liked my friends to see that I was busy a lot or something dumb. I'm in 11th grade, a junior in high school. Snapchat is obviously a huge thing these days in high school. If you don't have one, your friends will likely question why not. Even the weird kids have Snapchat. Like the really, really weird kids. Like the ones who sit in the corner of the lunchroom alone.
And those are the mother cluckers that you should stay the hell away from. Those are the people that you should keep your distance from. Those are the people that would say nothing at all. But if you go to them, you'll never hear the end of it. Just saying.
Maybe I sound specific in saying that because I am being specific. There was a kid named Zach who had been a socially awkward reject since elementary school.
Oh.
No one really knew if he actually had any issues or not, and everyone could agree that there was always something that seemed a bit off-putting and unpleasant about him.
Oh.
Apparently the kid was on Snapchat and was somehow getting people's Snapchat usernames. My username was one of them, apparently, because one cold December day, I got Zach Meister added you as a friend from Snapchat.
So he hacking shit.
I already knew it was him, so I added him back. I don't know why. I guess because I'm just too friendly of a person. Minutes after adding me, he sent me a picture and then a video.
Damn.
I didn't want to open it because I knew it would be weird, but I was also curious to see what it was. I waited a few hours to show as much disinterest as possible. I opened it when I was in my bed, and what it was weirder than I thought it would be. It was a picture of me sitting in the lunchroom at school, but then the video was when the bell rang and everyone in the lunchroom got up, including me, obviously. He zoomed in on me and recorded me as I left the lunchroom.
Oh, that's weird.
The worst part was the caption at the bottom, which said, "Cute, LOL." I ignored it. I was so close to removing him, but for some reason, I didn't have it in me to do that.
Okay. Because I ordered my red flag. I posted it on my Instagram, which you should follow me. But until that comes, this is going to be kind of like, right. He just said, it's a weird guy. He don't know how he got his Snapchat. Right. He recorded him without his permission and in a weird way, talking about he cute. All them red flags, and you still not going to delete him? Okay. Okay. That's what we doing. Okay. By the end of this, watch. A vein gonna pop out or something, because I can see it already. Why do you still have him? You're playing right now. You're clucking up. Right, you've been clucking up since the very beginning, but I'm just saying, you're clucking up right now. Delete his ass before he deletes you. Oh, you got that. Oh, that was smooth as hell. Oh, you got that pun. Yeah, what I'm saying.
That night, laying in my bed, watching TV and Snapchatting friends, Zach, aka Zach Meister, messaged me on Snapchat. Unfortunately, I accidentally clicked the notification right away, which took me to his message, which said, "You live on Mason Street?"
What the fuck?
I answered back yes.
Why would you answer?
He answered back immediately. I planned on not opening his chat this time, though, not for a long time. but the longer I waited, the more he messaged me. I was so close to blocking him, it was not even funny. He started sending me pictures now, pictures I was not planning on opening tonight.
I hope we can all agree that this first story, this dude, is playing. Hashtag playing. Because any regular person that wasn't playing with their life, that wasn't playing no games, would have blocked his ass immediate. I don't play that shit. I don't. Not at all. You start acting weird and on my snaps. You sending me weird shit on my snaps. I'm blocking you. And you know, there's probably some people that's watching me right now because I blocked you. And you know who you are. Don't send me weird shit. Like, don't send me bad weird shit. You can send me like good weird shit, but like don't send me like no nasty weird creepy. Nah, don't do that. Cause that's nah. But the fact that you haven't blocked him already lets me know who you are as a person. It lets me know I'm never gonna become friends with you. Just saying.
I knew that the longer I took to respond, the less interested he would be.
Okay.
So I put my phone down on the desk, turned off the TV, and went to sleep.
Okay. How do you?
The next morning, when I woke up, my window was wide open,
Whoa.
as well as my closet door.
What the hell?
I literally mumbled to myself, "What the fuck?"
I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to slow down. I'm gonna try not to pause as much, but it's hard because when you have people clucking up all the time, it's almost impossible to stop, to not pause. Why are your windows open? Your shits should have been locked. So now, not only are you clucking up at school, you clucking up in your house? What? Your windows should have been closed and locked. Double locked. Triple locked. Why the hell are your windows wide the fuck open? This is the face I'm gonna make when you're clucking up to the max. Y'all see me y'all see me do this face? You know somebody just clucked up to the max. I'm not talking about he clucked up a little bit. I'm not talking about he clucked up halfway. I'm talking about he clucked up to the max. If he clucked up to the max, I'm making this face. So, yeah. This face says it all. This face means that he's clucked up. He's clucking up to the max. Just.
I didn't remember opening either of them,
Yeah.
but my room was absolutely freezing.
Okay.
I saw a bunch of new notifications from Zach on my phone. Then it sank in. What if this was him? I opened Snapchat in a hurry and opened the snaps from Zach. It started with pictures of a sidewalk last night, then a picture of my house, then a picture of my bedroom window, then a picture of me taken through the window, then a picture of Zach standing inside of my room, then a picture of me in my bed taken from my closet. That was the last picture. Then I saw his messages. There were so many messages, a lot of them starting with, "Answer, why do you take so long to answer?" Then later on he said, "I'm gonna come visit you, LOL, you have your snap map on too." Then he said, "I like watching people sleep." Then he said, I found you with your snap map. I hope you don't mind. I think you're cute, though. I need to mention, I'm a guy in case you were wondering. The rest of the messages said things like, are you up yet? What are you doing? I didn't care anymore, though. I screenshotted the chat. Unfortunately, I did not think to screenshot the pictures in time before it was too late. I blocked Zach's Snapchat account and went to my parents, who were in utter disbelief. My dad mostly handled trying to contact the police, which turned into a big thing. Police had to do investigating, which got the school involved as well. Apparently Zach lives or lived with his single alcoholic father, which kind of explained a lot. The screenshots of Zach admitting he found me via snap maps served as proof. Enough proof to get Zach charged with juvenile breaking and entering. No one ever saw Zach at school again after that. It was assumed he and his father moved far away.
I sure as hell did. I hope they did. Or you moved far away. Or somebody... Man.
I've been using Snapchat for a little over a year, just as a way to share cool or funny things that are going on in my life. You know that in high school there is always that one weird kid who acts like a psycho?
Yeah.
The one who would quote-unquote prank someone by putting a dead rat in their locker? That kid at my school was named Alex. Alex had done a lot of questionable things, and he's been suspended multiple times.
Okay.
He had brown hair that was always a bowl cut, and had really pale skin. Vampire pale. One day, I got a notification on my phone while I was playing some video game. It was from Alex. I didn't remember adding him, but then I thought he must have seen my snap code from my Instagram page or something. It was weird though, I could see a score, which means I did add him back at one point, I just don't remember when. I put my phone down until I died in the video game I was playing. I unlocked my phone and opened Alex's snap. It was an extremely zoomed in picture of a door handle. More specifically, a locking mechanism. It was captioned, hello. I actually got a screenshot of the picture. I was kind of creeped out because I knew this kid was the kind of person who would come to your house and do something really messed up. I texted him back, asking why he sent me that picture. He responded with another picture. It was a blurry picture through a window, looking into a house.
Your house.
My heart sank when I realized it was a picture of our kitchen.
Yeah, god damn.
I also screenshotted this picture. I ran straight to our kitchen and looked out the window. I saw him on my deck, laughing. I ran around the side to our dining room and threw open the door. He was still standing there, but he was holding his hand behind his back. I told him to get off our deck, but he slowly removed his hand from behind his back. He was holding a knife. I slammed the door shut and locked it. I yelled through the door that if he didn't leave, I would call 911. He smiled at me and slowly walked off our deck. I ran to make sure all the exterior doors were shut and locked. I don't know what he would have done if I hadn't slammed the door shut. But
You should have... Yo, what's with people and not locking shit? Like, regardless if, you know, you're either home alone or you have, you know, a couple of people over your house, and you think just because there's a couple of people in your house that nobody, if you leave the door unlocked, nobody can come in, or you leave the windows unlocked, nobody's gonna come in. No. Lock all doors at all times. What's so complicated? It's not complicated at all. It's not hard at all. Lock the bitch. I'll do it again just in case y'all don't know. Okay, just right. Lock the bitch. That's it. It's not that hard. It's if I can do it, and that says a lot. That says a lot. If I can lock a door and windows, then you can do it too. Lock yo shits.
I never have to find out. This is a short story, but it started just 2 days ago, and it has me scared shitless.
Okay.
I tend to get a lot of random people adding me on Snapchat because I have my Snapchat in my Instagram bio. Not to toot my own horn, but I live a kind of lavish lifestyle and show it through my Instagram pictures. One rainy night when I was chilling with my friend, 2 random girls added me on the app. One named Casey Welsh, the other Bree Owens. I added both of them back. They both had really low snap scores though. Like one had a snap score of 200, the other had a snap score of a couple thousand. I figured, okay, that was that. I'd wait and see if they sent me anything. Sure enough, the one named Casey snapped me a black screen with the caption, "You're cute." I ignored the message. It seemed like someone was messing with me. I checked the snap map and saw that both of the girls shared their locations. In fact, the 2 of them were apparently together in a car not too far away from me.
You know why I'm making that face, right? It's because it's females, first of all. Right? So I feel like females are twice as private, as even more private than guys. Right? Especially like online. So like if you get a friend request or whatever from like on Snapchat from like a girl or two, or just say a girl. You know, and you notice that her snap map, I think that's what it's called, because I don't use that at all. But if you notice that her snap map, right, location is just public, what girl on this planet would do that? What girl on this planet would have her snap map public? Or only public for like only like her friends that they're friends with, you know, that she's friends with, can see it. You could be adding, you can add a complete stranger. Y'all be friends on Snapchat. A complete stranger that you just met a couple minutes ago. He got your snap. Now he has your snap map. Bitch, he knows exactly where you live.
Anyway, I had to go home. The weather outside was getting worse and it was getting late. I jumped in my car, got on the highway, but drove slow given how bad the rain was getting. There weren't many, if any, cars on the road at this point, until one car finally caught up behind me in the middle lane and stayed behind me for a while. I got off the highway to my town's exit, as did the car behind me. Not really weird.
Yes, it
I took
is.
the left turn off the main road down the street towards our house. So did the car behind me, though. Now it was slightly questionable. I pulled up into our house's driveway and turned off the car. The car that was behind me slowed down once it passed our driveway, then came to a halt. My heart started pumping to the point where I could feel it in my chest. I took my phone, opened Snapchat, and checked the map. Those 2 girls. It said they were right next to me on the map.
Are they girls?
Right on top of my house.
Are they girls?
I shut my phone screen and felt like I was about to throw up. My dad was home, so if I could make it to the door and ring the bell a million times, maybe I'd be good. But no, it was too risky. Instead, I called the house phone. Thankfully, my dad picked up right away. I yelled into the phone, begging him to come outside. I saw the car in the street reversing to come closer to the driveway. At the same time, the front door opened and my dad came outside, looking at the car in the street. The car drove off, and only then did I run through the rain to the house. My dad hugged me and asked me who those men were. I broke away from the hug as he said this. "Men?" I asked. "How do you know, and how many?" He replied saying he saw at least 3 large men sitting in that car, looking at him as it drove off. Last night, I woke up to noises outside of my window, like leaves crunching, garbage cans being moved around. People were outside my window. I just knew it.
No.
I knew the blinds were open. I didn't want to look.
No.
I was too horrified to look at that window. Then I heard, "I know you're up. Don't move a muscle." They're at the window. It was my dad. It was the scariest moment of my life. It sounded like my dad was hiding behind my bed. I heard footsteps outside move away, and my dad finally said it was safe. We watched as the car parked outside, the same one from the previous night, drove off. My dad and I are horrified to even go to sleep tonight. My dad said he's ready to call the cops at the slightest sign of something happening outside. If anything happens, I'll send an update.
Oh my God! Come on. I thought a jump scare was about to happen. Is that it? Okay. See, these are the reasons why I'm very specific, in particular, about what I post online. I don't play with that shit. Because people can hack shit. 2, you have creepy, weird mother cluckers out there, right? 3, you don't know who's looking. You don't know who's scanning. You don't know who analyzing, who's going through your shit. You don't know who's going through your Twitter. You don't know who's going through your Snapchat. Your Instagram. So please be careful out there about what you posting. If it's, say for instance, because this shit can happen fast as hell. Say for instance, you post something on, like you snap something, like your I don't know, like let's say you snap your car, you take a picture of your car, right? And literally a minute, 30 seconds pass, right? And you notice that you accidentally took a snap of your license plate. There it is. Or let's say you snapped a picture of your house. Fucking door number is right there. Your snap can literally be on your story for a couple of seconds. And people, you don't know who got that shit. See? Because I don't play with that. I don't play with that. I have never used SnapMap ever either. I've never used it. I don't plan on using it either. And I don't even feel comfortable sending people in my snaps, sending people, like even my friends, like to a certain point. Like if I'm going to send you my address, I don't think I'm going to do that. Because if I'm about to, no. Because if I send you my address through Snap, or send you like my location or the place we're going to meet at through Snapchat, I should already have your phone number or something. Like, let's do it through text. And I don't even want to do that. I just don't like online shit like that. But I've never used SnapMap. I don't ever plan on using it for reasons like this. If you don't use it, awesome. If you have used it and you don't use it no more because either you chose that decision or some shit popped off, bravo to you. If you are currently using SnapMap and you're still using it after watching this video, the fuck are you doing? Don't get off of SnapMap. I don't care who's on there. I don't care if you use Snapchat for personal reasons, business, family stuff, whatever. I don't care. Don't use SnapMap. I mean, I try to give y'all some advice every now and then. It's just your decision to listen to me. I don't use SnapMap because I don't trust stuff like that. But you can use SnapMap. Okay, you can use SnapMap. Personally, I wouldn't use it. I don't want to sit here and tell y'all what to do and what not to do. But if you're going to use SnapMap, be very, very careful about, who you let see your location. And Snapchat be telling on you low key. Snapchat they tell you when somebody screenshotted some shit of yours or screen recorded some shit of yours. So I feel like that was a dumb decision that Snapchat has made. I don't know if they still use SnapMap, but let me know that in the comment section below if they still use if SnapMap is still a thing on Snapchat. But yeah, man, I have never used it and I don't plan on using it. If you want me to send like a location, let's just say we gonna meet at the spot. We just gonna meet at the spot. That's it. You should automatically know what I'm talking about, because our connection should be just that clucking good. Our connection should be so good that I don't even have to send you no addresses, no locations. I should just say, meet me at the spot or so and so, and you should already know what I'm talking about. But hey, you can still use SnapMap if you want. That's not for me though. Just saying. Cause somebody get my address, somebody get my location. Either we throwing hands, we running these hands, or hey, I'm hauling ass 6 miles out. What the fuck was that? See, I swear, some of y'all be thinking I'm tripping, but I be hearing shit at night, late at night. But yeah. If you send me a snap, and the snap is a snap of like the front of my house, the only thing that you see is the after image. Because I'm more than 6 miles out. Bitch, I'm halfway across the country by now. Now that's because Adidas tells you in advance when to run. Just saying. Just throwing it out there. Hey, keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.